Welcome to a video from thedigitallife.com. New Windows 10 build to look at. This is 19546 for Windows Insiders on the fast ring. I'm on the road today, but here I'm using demonstrating this build on my Surface Laptop 2 in a Hyper-V session. And a couple of changes to this build, mainly around apps and some background changes. So let me show you the first thing in apps, and that's in the Calculator app. And you've got to update the app via the Microsoft Store. Once you've done it, you get this new graphing mode on here. So you can see where I've been plotting values on this graph there. So this is really aimed for perhaps students who are looking at linear algebra, learning maths, and that kind of thing. You can plot multiple rows, you can plot equations with variables and so on. I'm not really into that. Programming's more my thing. I'm not into linear algebra, but anyway, it's useful there. It's a very handy tool, and calculators come a long way from having this being this really advanced tool now that it used to be very simple with the basic standard app, but now you've even got things like date calculations in there, which is pretty handy, and different currency exchanges, working out speed, all this kind of thing. So Calculator's actually getting a pretty rich app now. The other change, and this is an app that's available from the store as well, and this is available for any machines running 1809 update, so it's not really part of this build, but Microsoft highlighted it in the blog post. This is a tool for managing your diagnosing issues with your Windows search index. So as you can see here, mine's running away in the background, and you can look at the search statuses I've got here. You can do things like diagnose issues, restart things. So if you've got any problems with searching, I've done a test there, browse for a file and verify that it's in the index. So if you've got some issues with search results not showing up correctly, this is going to be a very handy tool. Or even if maybe you find that performance is an issue, this is going to be a handy tool for that as well. So it's good to see them providing tools for diagnosing that. If you're an administrator, you could have this in your toolbox to use to diagnose any issues with search. Now the rest of the issues are actually really minor, and only a couple. They've fixed issues with timeline not showing correctly. They've fixed issues with Outlook search not working for some people. They've fixed issues with task view reliability, and they fixed issues with spatial sound being off and causing Explorer to crash. There are still some known issues. There's quite a few actually. Some old ones like the BattleEye anti-cheat software, narrator and issues reading with Microsoft Edge on the new Chromium Edge. The cloud recovery option isn't working in this build, so you've got to use the reset from local files. They're looking to reports update process hanging for extended periods. That's an old issue. I haven't seen that yet, and you may get an error number as well, but I haven't seen that yet. Certain USB 3 drives might not start correctly with the start code 10. Optimized drive control panel might not be showing things correctly, and remote desktop may crash when connected to multiple sessions, and there's still some language inputs. Also, if you use the snipping tool, snipping isn't working on secondary monitors. You use secondary monitors quite a bit, so just be aware that that's an issue. So that's the changes in 19546 for Windows Insiders on the fast ring. We don't know what release of Windows this apply to, because what Microsoft are now doing, they're just having these builds contain all the development features, and at some point some of those features will get picked out and put into an update, like the 20H1 build that's about to be rolled out, which is currently on the slow ring. So interesting to see these new features coming. You can find out more on thedigitallife.com. iStixon on Twitter. I've got videos of all these builds of Windows 10 right back to the very first ones. Thanks for watching.